Mm, 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 mm. Did it again. Did it again. Gotta wait on some people to get up in here. Right, let's see. What is happening here? I need this screen to stay there. Let me shrink this. There we go. Right. Now we're talking. We go live on the tube. I don't know what's happening today. Must be something going on today. That's why nobody here. I know they wasn't expecting a live stream, but heck, I ain't give them no other content today, so I might as well. It's been one of them days, one of them busy days. Let's see. We head over to YouTube. Go live. Oh, never mind. There's some people up in here. My bad. I thought it wasn't nobody here. I thought I was talking to myself the whole time. We'll go ahead and shout out these folks. We got Dollar Silver in the building. Sabrina, Rochelle, Camille, Miss Hatcher, Peyton, 100 Expedition, Pop, Knit and Crochet, Brescia, what's up? Yeah, Tyreek, I see you down there, Melissa. Yeah, Douglas. We got the other Melissa in here too. We got Unfrowned. Old Look, I can't do it. I tried. Heather, I see you up in here, Douglas. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Hope y'all had a fantastic week. Sazzle Dazzle says, "Hey, okay. How are you today? Hope you're feeling better." Yes, I am feeling better. It's not perfect, not great. It takes all day for me to feel better. I got to get through the entirety of the day, and around this time, like around 8 p.m. is when I finally start to feel better that day. And then a few hours later, I go to sleep, I wake up feeling miserable, and then I have to do it all over again. 8 p.m. All right, starting to feel good. Oh, it sucks. Look, I've been on the phone like crazy this all the last couple of weeks. I think I've spoken on the phone the most in the last couple of weeks than I have my entire life. And everybody's like, "Man, you sound depressed over there." I'm like, I'm just ready to feel better. I just want to feel better. Are you okay? I'm like, I'm all right. Just want to feel better. Finally, I'm feeling better in this hour of the day. So I was like, let me go ahead and give my viewers the best hour of me that I got today. Since I didn't give y'all any other content. I actually filmed a video for the second channel. Didn't get around to editing. It's been busy. It's been busy. But we here. Hey y'all. This video in particular, I should be wearing my 5011 times shirt because I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of these clips about 5011 times. It's one of those best of videos. So some of the best paranormal, best horror clips on the internet brought to us by Goose Pimples. If you haven't already, go subscribe and let them know I sent you. Easily becoming one of my favorite channels that does the paranormal content. We're here. We need 12 more followers, live viewers, I should say. And then we're going to go right on ahead and get the show started. But this video is long, y'all. We're doing one video this evening. One. I promise you one is all y'all going to need. Because after this, I want to eat. I don't want to wait till it get too late before I eat. I want to eat. And then I want to go over to Patreon and finish doing some episodes of the horror series that we're watching over there. Because I'm ready to get back to that show. I need about 5 more episodes and then we'll be done with the season. But I ain't want to rush it because they're currently filming the next season. 5 more. 5 more and we're going to get this show rocking and rolling. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Angelique says, been loving the Patreon lately. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Sabrina says, hope there's some jump scares. That's why I'm doing this video. Because if this is a collection of some of the best paranormal clips that we've seen, it's not against me to jump again. Because y'all know I've jumped several times at something I haven't seen 50, 11 times. but we're here. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. I realized after last night's end of the week live stream, the official one, that I forgot to shout out everybody that was copying some merch on the website at the end of that live stream. I do apologize for that. You know, I always make up for it, so be on the lookout for that at the end of this live stream. But let's get to it, y'all. Goose Pimples, caught on camera, best scary videos, V25. Let's go.
This spine-tingling video is about to serve as a chilling reminder of why it's never a wise move to play detective in the dead of night, especially when you're in the middle of nowhere. Get ready for a hair-raising sight that'll make you think twice about stepping out of your vehicle into the unknown.
Oh, bruh, you gonna go out there and oh no, not me.
The backstory of this clip is a bit murky, but from what we gathered, the man in the video noticed a figure standing unmoved in the middle of the road and decided to check it out. Utterly pissed, he decided to call their bluff by pulling off the cloth, hoping to find the prankster underneath, only to discover the chilling truth that it was never a prank. Could this be real? Do ghosts now appear in front of people's cars unprovoked?
They've been doing that.
Or maybe it was a cheap shot at internet fame. What do you make of this video? Let us know in the comments.
Jacqueline with a $2 donation. Adolph, what's going on with you with the $10 donation? Appreciate you, big baby. Yes, that's right. We in here. We is inside of here. It's Mandy saying she love the mafia.
Animals are known for being quite sneaky and slinky when trying to get away from predators or danger in general. Deers especially are some of the more graceful escape artists. But as effective as they are, they shouldn't just disappear into thin air, should they?
Bro, that deer getting it. That deer's getting it. Running for his life. Okay, where did he go? That's not even possible. That's not possible. That's crazy.
There are a few questions we have about this one. One of the main ones being why this person was knowingly chasing a deer down the road.
He wasn't chasing the deer down the road. Come on now. He was just trying to drive down the road, and the deer just so happened to be ahead of him. So he slowed up to just let the deer do what the deer was going to do. And then the deer did something. I don't know how he did it.
But aside from that, how did it just vanish?
That's crazy.
To be fair, to the untrained eye, we can see how this would read as an animal just evaporating. But look carefully at the area it jumps into. It's dark and encompassed by shadows. The camera quality isn't the best, so there's a high chance the deer did just jump over the barrier and the camera was unable to pick it up. Or that deer jumped into an invisible portal and it exists somewhere else in the metaverse. Which is it? Let us know what you think down below.
While getting along with his shift, the security guard in an act...
Y'all notice something? We done got 3 different voices so far. We done got 3 different narrator voices.
...of goodwill gave 2 kids some balloons to cheer them up. He also stopped to have a conversation with them. But when he watched the CCTV footage back, the tendrils of dread began to creep from the pit of his stomach into his throat.
Yo. What up, Misty? I see you, big baby.
Where the hell are these supposed children? He was looking in the direction of the balloons while he was talking, but who was he talking to?
Nobody.
There's a few possibilities. The first one being that this poor guy stumbled upon 2 little ghost children that only he could see and they started following him, balloons in hand. A commenter also mentioned that he could be schizophrenic, which would explain a lot. But how does that explain the balloons following him down the corridor? Well, those balloons look like helium balloons, and if they're at that state where they're half full, when you walk past them, it can create a gust that they follow due to electrostatic attraction. And his talking to nothing could also be that he was talking to a co-worker or something who was at the other end of the corridor. But what if he really saw the 2 young souls who linger through the corridors of that haunted hospital? What if? creepy, isn't it?
Very.
It's not just paranormal videos that make your sweat run cold. These videos will have your heart racing faster than a sprinter on caffeine. Watch this.
Yo. Yo.
Can't help but wonder how someone could have a colony of rats cozying under their covers and not be disgusted by them.
It's over, Jerry.
I mean, these critters are disease-carrying nightmares. I think this
Heck
might be the
nah.
real-life
Ain't no
rat
way.
whisperer on our hands.
Ain't no way.
We're making you pay! Keep going, you!
And if you thought a cat could save you from this nightmare, you thought wrong.
Been chasing it all night, damn it. Do something with it.
That's a cute little mouse. It looks all playful. I wouldn't. Hey, the cat's not afraid of the mouse, and the mouse not afraid of the cat. Bruh, that little mouse, I would pick him up. I'd be like, look, I'm gonna put you outside because you ain't even harmful. He don't even look like a rat. He like a cute little mousey.
Worry. If you don't see them around the house, surely it has to mean
Look
your
at
house
this.
is safe, right?
Yo, this daggone rat is doing this man a favor over here taking out the trash.
Well, apparently, when these guys aren't wreaking havoc in your house or crawling out of unimaginable places, they have a side job stealing trash bags. This person noticed that his trash bags were always missing, so he set up a camera to find out why. I bet he was just as shocked as we are. Why on earth would those pesky critters steal trash bags? I guess we'll never know.
They always say if you mess with what you don't understand, don't be surprised if you have to face the consequences. And as it turns out, this guy ended up learning that lesson the hard way. He has a reputation for exploring supposedly haunted buildings like stupid o'clock. But this time, things went way too far. The video starts off with the usual ghost hunting shenanigans, an abandoned, dusty building exploration as he walks through the place, checking it out room by room. Everything seems pretty quiet at first. Well, that was until he decided to go upstairs and came to the realization he was never alone. Take a look.
في أحد؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. الله أكبر الله أكبر. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. إنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألا تعلوا علي وأتوني مسلمين.
The Spookfest starts with the unsettling noise of that metal door rattling, but soon enough, all hell breaks loose.
وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألا تعلوا علي وأتوني مسلمين.
Now this is something we don't see often in these ghost hunting videos. Objects flying at him, sending the poor dude jumping back in fear. Unfortunately for him, when he turns the other way to bolt out of there, he comes across his worst nightmare, a wall. Yeah, as it turns out, in a wall meets head scenario, the wall seems to win every time. Of course, the supposed spirit had to say bye with one last pull on the door.
This man smashed his head on a wall, leaking right in the middle. Crazy.
The history of cryptids is unfathomably rich.
Exactly,
Almost every
Malia.
horrible murderous creature you could imagine in the deepest depths of your mind is probably a real-life cryptid, according to the narrative around them. So when this guy started hearing his worst nightmare, following
Akira says he got hit for real. Nah, he ran into that wall for real.
him out on his walks, he pressed record in hopes it would prove he was just imagining things. Unfortunately, it was all as real as it gets.
Potato 99.
What the hell is that? We only got a glimpse of whatever the hell that was. And while there's still always the chance
I don't see, man, they might know somebody that's skillful at making those sounds. I don't know how they do it.
this was a dog who managed to get up to the roof of the barn, something about the video just doesn't sit right. Especially when these are the noises it makes.
And they go,
That doesn't sound like any dog we know about.
like, how? So you trying to tell me that y'all gonna really sit there and let that thing, whatever that is, y'all gonna let that thing know that y'all there by shining a flashlight on it? If that thing came at y'all, y'all are done for. That's what makes me believe this is cap, because y'all don't seem afraid at all. Or unless your fear has been replaced with stupidity. It's a possibility.
This one isn't paranormal, but it is terrifying nonetheless. Take a look as this dude gets on what could have been his last escalator ever.
That's crazy. You know, the lawsuit that they gonna
That's
receive.
one way to go down a floor. According to the tabloids, he was stuck under there for an hour before firefighters were able to pull him out and get him to hospital. He was fine, don't worry, and managed to get a big payout when he sued them all. Regardless, this is way scarier than any ghost video though, isn't it?
While checking the CCTV one night, something caught the security guard's eye. Thinking it was a person possibly trespassing, he got ready to go out there and give them help, until he looked back and realized it might not have been a person at all.
Появляется какая-то тень, силуэт, вернее, человека, полупрозрачный, и исчезает. Вот в замедленном действии. Посмотрим. Вот она появляется. Исчезает.
How did the figure just vanish? Cameras are funny things. And sometimes, contrary to popular depiction,
saw a jump cut.
Pictures can lie. So there's a chance this was a shadow that glitched out because of the night vision. But what do you think?
Going 60 in a 35 might be all fun and games, especially when you're listening to great music with your partner on a lonesome road in the middle of the night.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place?
This couple was having such a great time when they saw something that changed their chilling mood to the one that sent actual chills down their spine.
No, what the hell is that?
A potato 99.
Really? Really?
Holy shit! Oh my god! No.
While driving through an unknown area, they see some strange-looking people holding torches from afar. And as they slowed down and got closer to these strange-looking souls, they realized they were stumbling across the scare of their lives.
Really?
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Could they have accidentally witnessed an occultic ritual, or worse, perhaps they just caught the underworld gatekeeper himself, leading lost souls back into the great beyond? Or is there something we missed? Whichever it is, one thing is for sure: no more night road trips for this couple.
If you need any more reasons why you shouldn't mess around with Ouija boards, this next clip might just be the nightmare fuel you need.
Never have, never will. Okay, I lied. I have played with a Ouija board when I was a kid, but I didn't know how dumb I was.
While these two people were trying to make contact with the other side, they were met with a nasty surprise lurking just behind them.
Nope.
¿Cuántas hay aquí?
Espérate.
Not good, not good.
Dice saludos de la familia Hernández y Dolores de Guanajuato.
April just gifted 10 channel memberships. Y'all better thank her. Better snatch them before they go.
No es necesario hacer eso, dice.
3.
No, ya no. John, tú dime, ¿a poco no sientes nada?
Sí. ¿Pero no quieres más?
She playing by herself. She
Tú
cheating.
estás jugando, yo no estoy agarrando eso.
No más poquitas.
Yeah, this woman is playing with a Ouija board by herself. She is cheating. She gonna just push the dang on thing around to where she wants it to go. Ain't nobody stupid. We wasn't born yesterday.
Ok.
¿Y qué otra cosa quieres que le pregunte?
¿Tú sientes?
All this
Se siente
all
algo
this
aquí ya,
all this activity ain't even did nothing with the Ouija board yet. You ain't did nothing with the Ouija board, but you got all this activity. Alexis, love you too, lady.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
What up, Denise? If it's your first live, FTL in the chat. First time live, big boy.
¡Liz! ¡Muévete de aquí! ¡Muévete! ¡Muévete!
What made him look back there?
What the hell was that?
What made him look back there? Hey y'all, since it's Friday, I need 1,000 likes on the live stream, man. Hit that like button for your boy.
We only get a tiny glimpse of the hellspawn, so it's hard to dictate whether it's something genuinely demonic or just a creepy mask stuck to the wall. But the noise that echoed through the room before he turned around is enough to make anyone's blood run cold. It does seem a bit sus that he knew exactly where to investigate first, almost as if the video was staged. But then again, you never know.
Acércate a mí. Muéstrate. Hay algo caminando. ¿Dónde está? Ahí hay algo. Sí, hay algo ahí. Ahí está parado. Mira, se está desenfocando y está parado. ¿Lo ves? ¿Me quieres dar una señal o qué?
Sometimes you just get an instinct. One thing's for certain though, we won't be holding any Ouija board nights anytime soon. That thing might see it as an open invite.
Of all the things you'd expect to move on their own, a £365 anaesthesia machine is not usually high up on the list. But anything's possible these days.
I remember this. Look at this. That thing just start floating. Not really, but something weird about it. I ain't even know the machine can move like that. Why is it doing that?
A lot of Redditors jumped to explain what happened, with most landing on the fact that the mechanism moves as though it's motorized, so something must have tripped the switch, turned the machine on, and knocked the rest of the stuff over on its way up. According to one comment, these machines do this if not tended to and held in place for a while as a dead man switch for patient safety. They are apparently designed to be unstable, so in the case that the machine is unattended, it will knock itself over and bring the patient out of anesthesia. Now that's all nice and logical, but what switched it on? Is there a ghost inside the machine? Is this a ghost with a job? Or are the more logical-minded Redditors right in this case for a change? Let us know what you think.
While this woman was talking with some of her family members, she felt a strong pull on her hair. A pull so strong that she hit her head on the chair. She initially discarded it as a prank from one of her grandkids, but it wasn't until they reviewed the CCTV footage to catch the pranksters that things took a disturbing turn. Take a look.
Bro, that's so crazy. Hair pulled by ghosts.
They all seemed pretty engrossed in that conversation when the woman felt her hair get pulled.
That's...
Strings? Or some kind of weird spasm? It's almost as if someone tugged her hair, but we couldn't see anyone close enough to her. Also, she'd reached for her hair as though she'd felt a touch in a genuine-looking reaction.
Crazy.
So it couldn't have just been a spasm. What if, just what if, it was an unholy presence that wanted to make itself known? Since we don't have much of a backstory to the place, we'll let you decide about this one.
We found out about this place because Haunt Hunters sent a video of their investigation to our email, and the footage they caught seems to be very compelling. But what exactly was it that these guys walked into?
The historic Ritz Theater shut its cinematic doors after 80-plus years in the summer of 2023, but in doing so has given paranormal investigators a chance to investigate this haunted location.
I like. Oh, wow. You're not gonna like it.
What did it say?
Satan.
The Ritz Theater was opened in Utah in 1939 and was eventually handed down to married couple Alan and Mickey Bradshaw, who would run it for nearly 60 years until it closed down in 2023.
Felicia, that's a lie. I know some that do.
What was once the town's most popular and historic entertainment outlet began to lose money, eventually forcing its doors closed.
We begin in the main theater and have most of the theater covered with various cameras to try and see if we can capture the spirit that I just saw. We have 2 infrared cameras pointed at the backs of the theater, a camera next to Jason and I on one side at the front of the theater, and on the other side of the front of the theater we have Jamie and her friend Justin.
A building that holds as much history as this is bound to be home to some strange phenomena.
Mostly so I can go get some snacks, but also so we can see about the paranormal activity there as well. Before I can even get set up, Jason and Jamie are already experiencing paranormal activity.
Hey, y'all, when y'all see me facing this way, not only can I see the chat, but I can see what we're watching too. So I look in both directions. I see it on both screens.
So we're excited to be at the theater tonight. Is there someone that could help us with candy or popcorn or drinks? We got the Paralantern, that's the round lantern-shaped object. It's got a purple light. Or keep touching that, keep turning that red.
Whoa, is this us? I mean, is that your phone?
Nope, I was testing it and I wasn't setting it off earlier.
Thank you, whoever's touching that K2. Now that... Oh, it's gone down.
Act like you're ordering something.
That's back up to yellow.
According to Mickey, ghosts are living in the walls. The building has had its share of paranormal experiences, with owners Mickey and Alan Bradshaw, employees, and guests reporting ghostly occurrences. A notable incident involving Alan Bradshaw and his daughter seeing an apparition of a couple in the auditorium, who disappeared when they looked again. The cinema is believed to house resident spirits, including 2 ushers in one of the auditoriums, thought to be former employees who loved their jobs so much they never left. Despite the owner's practical approach to their spectral visitors, these experiences contribute to the unique character of the 84-year-old cinema. Dr. Ghost Hunter's YouTube channel decided to do a paranormal investigation there, but while they didn't catch much in the way of solid physical footage, the same can't be said about Haunt Hunters.
Kirsty says she got her Aliens Are Real shirt on. And she chilling with her blanket. I got my shirt on too, baby. Yeah.
They set up 3 cameras throughout the theater and believe they caught a shadow figure sliding down the right-hand wall. Take a look.
See, shadow on the walls look normal. Right there, right there, right there. Walking. Walks, keeps walking, and then disappears completely in Reed. So watch. Then you're gonna see our shadows kind of.
That's definitely a different shadow than your guys'.
Another one. Manifest.
Another one.
Walks down. Watch.
Yeah, that's weird.
Watch. Goes. Sits down. No one's sitting.
Yeah, that is definitely different than your guys' shadow too. You can tell the difference.
Dude, there's 3 people in that room, and now Reed's walking out, and watch. He gets a cold chill. Watch where he stops. Right there. That is nuts, dude.
Because with your guys' shadow, you guys have multiple light sources, so you can tell.
It's extremely hard to spot, so we'll zoom in a little. They believe this shadow couldn't have been cast from any of the other rooms because you can see that all the cameras are in real time, and the position as well as the speed of the figure doesn't seem to match that of anyone else in that room either. But focus.
Kara says, so glad for this live, and I've been in some pain. Girls, you know the pain I'm talking about. Every female that I know right now is in that same pain. I'm like, this is that week. It's that week for a lot of people. That's crazy.
On the figure.
I'm like, how y'all's all lined up like that? That's crazy.
And use your peripheral vision. Replay it as many times as you need. Can you see anyone that could be casting that shadow? The guys on the channel claim that they all moved so their shadows wouldn't be cast in the same place. Could this really be proof of a shadow person caught on camera? What do you think? Let us know. But a big shout out to Haunt Hunters for sending this one over to our email.
The deep, dark depths of a random tunnel never really promise any nice surprises at the end. And yet, people still go cavorting down them. This supposed photographer managed to get himself into a right state when he saw what was following just behind him.
Potato 99.
According to the video, this footage was found on a smartphone that had been left behind somewhere near the tunnel, and it was the last video the owner captured before he took his last breath. If you do a little bit of digging, you will find a video from the same channel that shows 2 guys exploring that very place.
全く同じ景色やね。これね、ここやね。見た。でこのトンネルまでは Google マップで Google Earth で通れるんです。それで。いや、ここストリートビューで通れんやったら見つけれんやったよね。いや、本当に。めちゃくちゃ入り組んでるんですよ、この。
It is sandwiched between some very busy motorways and expressways in Japan, and is surrounded by mostly scrapyards according to them. As creepy as this is, it gives no details on the figure we saw in the last video, considering it was so still and we only saw it for a split second. No idea what it could be. But there is one thing that sets us on edge about it. When the guys were exploring the tunnel a few days after finding the video, they stumbled upon a broken umbrella that had been cast aside.
だって走り去ってった時さ、傘持ったままあんなスピード走らんから。まあ走らん。
Which is the same umbrella the guy dropped as he ran away in the original video. So we have someone's last moments caught on camera. The last thing they saw was a weird shadow figure, and the umbrella they were holding was still lying crumpled where they dropped it. Could this video be real? Did that shadow, whatever it was, take someone's life?
Of course, worship is a great way to tap into your spirituality, but it looks like this group of worshippers achieved way more than that. Take a look at what their camera captured in the background. Everyone is serious and peaceful, singing in what looks like a religious gathering, when out of nowhere, the camera captures a shirt literally hovering on its own in the background, almost as if it's dancing along to their chant, without anyone touching it or even close enough to move it. The movements are just a complete spectacle that kept us replaying this video in a loop when we first found it. It's almost as if there's a fan underneath it, blowing air inside. But why would they do that? It certainly doesn't look like there's any space for a fan. The shirt is as close to the wall as it could be. Could it be a deceased worshipper from the past, towing the line between the living and the dead, excited by the sight of people in deep worship? Or is there a cheeky prankster who chose the worst time to pull this trick off? It certainly is a weird piece of footage, considering how serious everyone seemed about their prayers. But what do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
You know what I thought that was? I thought that was one of those Whaley. What was the things called that be like from the car dealerships that be? They got a little fan inside of them and they just be like this. I thought somebody stuck one of them little blower fans underneath that t-shirt.
Kids and animals are known for scoping out all things spooky that adults are otherwise blind to, which is why this woman was so scared when her daughter started pointing to the bedroom door.
Blakey, you okay? Do you want me to go open the door? Why?
'Cause she's scared, Mommy.
No? Okay. Okay, I'm honestly freaking the fuck out and I don't know what to do. Just a couple minutes ago, I got up and I closed my door because she kept pointing to my room saying, Mommy, Mommy, someone's over there. And she was terrified. She was terrified. Of course, freaking me out. So I went over there and she just said, no, Mommy, come here, Mommy, sit, Mommy, don't go over there. And so I called the dog and I closed the motherfucking door. And as you can see, dude, she's still terrified. She's still terrified. She doesn't want me going over there. She doesn't want me opening the door. Dude, I'm terrified.
As the days went on, more creepy stuff started to happen in the house.
That little girl looked legit afraid.
Leading to one hell of a sleepless night.
I slept like absolute shit. Let's talk about why. Well, my husband was flying all the way back to Washington to pick up my oldest. So I was home alone with the baby and the dogs. Anybody else have one of them shark vacuums? You know, them robot vacuums? Like that? Well, right around 3:30 in the morning, it decided to randomly turn on out of nowhere. I was so scared I sat there frozen in bed with both the dogs growling at it. It ran for about 30 seconds, then stopped. I didn't go back to sleep. I was f***ing terrified.
To get the more logical argument out of the way, like any piece of technology, a robot vacuum is vulnerable to firmware or software glitches. If you look it up, thousands of people have had the same problem. But pairing the phantom vacuum with the existing tension in the house, no wonder she was tossing and turning all night, especially when the dogs started getting involved.
Trisha, please feel free to send it to me. theaoktalks@gmail.com.
If you have a dog, you know that sometimes even the smallest thing can set them off. That towel hanging off the back of the chair might have been enough to freak him out. How However, as ambiguous as the clip was, it doesn't take away from the strange things her daughter claims to see in the bedroom.
Okay, I'm honestly freaking the f out and I don't know what to do.
Racking her brain for some kind of explanation, her mum got up and opened the door just to see what would happen. And it went about as expected.
Ricky, Mommy's gonna go open the door, okay? I'll be right back.
She's so cute. She's so cute.
I'll be right back.
Why, such a little precious little baby. Oh, she's hiding. She's hiding. Oh.
It's okay, baby. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, tell me I'm not... What do I do?
We don't see or hear anything solidly spiritual in any of these videos. It's mainly anecdotal and circumstantial evidence. But children are pretty difficult to wrangle for videos, so something must have upset her to be so distraught. What was it? Maybe something scared her in that room a while ago and she is still plagued by it. Or perhaps it's a...
Matthew says, Ode, apologize for the caps earlier. I know y'all don't like that. You usually warn people, but you didn't tonight. That suggests that you know. I don't think you made it here at the beginning of this episode, because I already told everybody that everything that we was going to be seeing tonight just about we done seen before. So we already know. This is a best of video.
The childhood imagination running wild.
We just hanging out just to be hanging out. We done seen all this mess before, big baby.
And seeing things. Or maybe, just maybe, there's a poltergeist haunting her home.
Tiff, that's
the
weird.
YouTube channel Airborne Pirates is known for its outdoorsy vlogs. This time, he took his dog out for its very first camping experience in what was supposed to be a solo all-night camping trip in woodland forest, not far from a graveyard. Little did he know that there was a not-so-pleasant surprise waiting for him. Take a look.
To YouTube, well, I still don't really class myself as a YouTuber, believe it or not. I'm not. I just like making...
Dang, bro, what's that mask in the background back there? Is that a big boulder or a big foot? Get it? A big foot. Anyway. Somebody said that YouTube unsubscribed them, and somebody else in the thing said YouTube unsubscribed them as well. YouTube, if you gonna unsubscribe anyone, unsubscribe bots. Leave my actual active viewers alone. How else you expect for me to grow on this platform and y'all keep unsubscribing people? Bad enough y'all don't barely give me no views. Leave these folks alone. They just trying to enjoy their AOK content. Gosh. Play.
Videos, more for my own memory. I don't tell any of my friends really about it or anyone at work. I don't know why. Just don't. Not embarrassed by it, by the way. I think it's a great thing. Some of the people I've met.
You missed it, didn't you? Don't worry. Let's slow it down and zoom in.
It didn't move.
A dark figure was spotted peeking behind the trees. Was it a local? And what would they be doing standing idle behind the woods? Plus, the guy in the video claimed no one comes to those parts of the woods and was confident he was the only one in the area.
Sabrina, you must not want me to go to sleep at night. She said I should find the best of scary doll videos. You gotta be out your mind, woman. I'm gonna be over here watching like this the whole time.
So, could it have been Bigfoot caught on camera on the Isle of Man? or the dreaded shadow people, he did mention the area isn't far from a graveyard, and locals believe the forest to be haunted. But the fact that neither he nor anyone in the comments section even acknowledged the figure brings the spooky vibes of this video up a notch. He did hear footsteps of someone walking around his tent at stupid o'clock though, but couldn't see anything.
Fluffy Barbie doll, she says, "AOK, I saw a Dougie on live and I said in the chat I found him through you and he said all good things about you. Shout out to my dude Dougie. We're about to do some more Dougie reactions real soon. I'm about to go out of town next week, so I'm gonna try to be dropping a bunch of content for you guys while I'm gone, and I want to do a couple of Dougie videos for y'all."
I don't have this picking up because it's just my iPhone, but weird. Very weird sounds in the night here.
His channel has nothing to do with the paranormal. It's all about camping, diving, and wild adventures. So what are your thoughts on this one? Let us know.
I don't think I can do it.
CCTV cameras have provided us with all sorts of paranormal punches in the face. And this clip is no exception. While checking over the office cameras at his restaurant job, this guy caught something that made him do about 15 double takes.
And I got my backpack wet. So I wanted to find out who did it, so I came in to check the cameras. And we're gonna go 30-second intervals. So every click's 30 seconds. Watch this area here. Craziest shit ever. What the hell? Now we're just gonna play it. Nobody's in the office. It's a notepad of paper. It just moves right out.
Talking about the yellow one? Or the white one?
Wait for it.
I'm waiting.
What the
hell?
Now watch the book still.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
Looks like the ghostly back-of-house team is a bit stressed.
You can't beat that, can you?
The unbalanced weight theory doesn't work here, because there was nothing there that could have been teetering on any kind of edge. The things that fell were all flat.
That's
So
crazy.
what happened? Well, if you look closely at the darker, rectangular item that first got pulled off the shelf, it bears a striking resemblance to a phone. And anyone will know that no surface can keep a vibrating phone from creeping itself to the edge and falling over. So it could have fallen because the phone was vibrating and it just took everything with it. Or is this truly a haunted restaurant? What do you think?
It isn't a secret that the spiritually inclined believe animals can sense paranormal beings, and scary videos like the one you're about to watch make it a lot easier to feel that way. Reddit user BeamDub624 noticed their dog going mad at thin air, so he decided to start recording. That's when he captured something truly bizarre. Take a look.
Oh, that's a beautiful doggy. Yes, it is. What is he looking at? Do not know. That dog tripping.
According to BeamDub, they will periodically feel someone in their house with them, and when this happens, the dog will refuse to go near the basement door. Sure, the lack of audio seems a little sus, since we are just trusting them that there were no noises in the background upsetting the dog. But regardless, we've got to admit if the stories behind this video are true, and the fact that the dog's reaction seems everything but normal, we can't stop but wondering, what can it see that we can't?
Surely we've all had that moment where we felt someone was at our house when we were away, or that shadowy figure lurking in the corner of our eye. This family always thought they had some extraterrestrial housemates until they got home one day and found CCTV footage that just about confirmed their worst fears. Take a look at this paranormal concoction that sent chills down their spine.
Bro, that was just somebody in there on their cell phone.
At first glance, it looked like no more than a shadow cast by a nearby object. Suddenly, the seemingly lifeless figure creeps to life and slithers ominously across the room. What made this apparition all the more perplexing was the fact that, according to reports, no one was supposed to be in the house at that late afternoon hour. We were so curious that we kept replaying the video in a loop. The more we looked, the more confusing it was. Could it have been a burglar glancing a peek at his own phone? But why the serene stillness and the subsequent graceful movements? So unlike the frantic rummaging typical of most burglars, or perhaps it is the figure of a not-so-friendly ghost. Our ghost now embracing technology, navigating that after...
Y'all ain't gonna give me 1,000 likes on that live stream? On this live stream? Y'all crazy. I see y'all, okay.
Life with an otherworldly app. We'll leave it to you to unravel this mystery.
It's late at night when this group of Spanish tourists captures something on camera they'll never forget. A couple of days before their motocross event in Brazil, they decided to go for a ride in this wooded area at stupid o'clock. Little did they know, they had every reason to feel watched that night. This is what their camera captured.
Sí, para poner la tienda de campaña. ¿Para dormir? Sí. Bien, llegar. Ok. Muito obrigado, amigo.
Who or what was that? It starts off as a fairly normal evening, but as night falls, the group feels like they're being watched by someone or something. As they go deep into the woods, the sense of an eerie presence starts sending chills down their spines. Overwhelmed by an increasing sense of danger, they leave. But it was only when they checked the footage back that things took a terrifying turn. A mysterious humanoid figure was caught on camera, creeping around them through the woods, watching their every move. Was it a local? What the hell was he doing back there in pure darkness in the middle of nowhere? Or was it something far more sinister? Maybe a lost spirit tied to a site where a horrific event took place. Or perhaps it's the remains of a lost soul endlessly wandering the woods. What are your thoughts on this one? Let us know.
Leon Rito can't seem to catch a break in his own house. After a while of living there in relative peace, someone or something began tormenting him. Whether chill time is being rudely interrupted, or his doors are swinging open and closed by themselves. It got too much that he began recording every time something happened. And boy, did he capture some hair-raising footage. Take a look.
Increíblemente no son las 3 de la mañana.
I remember this.
1:15 pasada. Y sentí que alguien me observaba mientras dormía y me desperté. No sé si realmente era una parálisis o algo de eso, o era real. No sé. El muñeco ahí, la concha de su madre. Carajo, tómala. Están cayendo las cosas. Se prende la tele sola. Tengo el control ahí. Tengo el control ahí de la tele. Se está poniendo cosas del estante. Se acaba de mover esa botella de ahí. Carajo. Eso. Hijo de... Me acaban de dar un golpe fuertísimo.
So everywhere he put his camera, something happens? Interesting.
Y se metieron ahí. Me dieron un golpe fuertísimo en la espalda.
I thought he ran out of the room. How he get the phone from the bed?
Bien, una sombra negra, no sé qué era.
Why he sound like he trying to push out a poo?
Puta, no me deja entrar. Bien, ahora ya afuera. Hijo de puta. Estoy grabando porque me dicen siempre que hay alguien escondido y no hay nadie. No hay nadie. No hay nadie acá.
Thank you,
Looks
Grim.
like it was spectral shower time in the retail household. The items flying off the shelves could be explained using a few of the classic methods, like fishing wire or mechanisms. But we can't spot any glimmers of any of that. And the hands? Petrifying. Can't know for sure if the door was actually locked or if he was just pretending to give someone a chance to get in, rake their hands down the window, and run back out again.
That part.
But this isn't the only paranormal activity he has managed to record.
Hace días que vengo escuchando ruidos acá. Ya no sé cómo... Se cayó de acá un botín. Ya igual a estas alturas. Miedo ya no tengo. Concha de su madre. Esos hijos de puta. El coche yo no lo dejo ahí aparte. Siempre aparece el coche en cualquier lado. Ya no sé qué. Hijo de puta. Benji, vení acá. Vení, Benji, acá. Se me desvanecen las piernas ya. Ya no sé cómo vivir. Benjamín, vení conmigo. No te vayas, vení. Quédate acá. Quédate acá. Deja de ladrar, quédate acá. ¿A dónde estás mirando, Benjamín? Vení acá, Benjamín.
Yeah.
Andate.
South Player. Long time no see. Thank you for the donation. We in here, baby. Cap is real.
Again, we can't be sure there isn't any trickery behind these videos as it's very dark. The picture quality is a bit murky, and the ghostly face did look a bit like a Halloween mask. But let's look at another video of the window ghost and see if we can pick up on anything else.
Everybody calling this man out for capping. Hey, y'all think we get 700 likes by the end of this live stream? Come on now. We got almost 800 people in here.
Not sure why he's recording himself sleeping, but that aside, one thing we can see from all the videos so far is that they tend to follow the same formula. Some stuff is thrown onto the ground.
Look Beyond says his breathing is probably irritating the ghost. It's irritating me, and I ain't even
And
a
an
ghost.
entity shows itself from behind his windows, which is strange because poltergeists don't normally show themselves every single time they're filmed. And why is it always in the room next to him? The activity happens in the same room he's in, but the entity will only ever be seen from a distance. The next video is the only deviation.
De vuelta se escuchan los ruidos en la... Ahí está. Ya no sé qué hacer, alguien que me diga qué hacer. ¿Cómo querés que te ayude? Ya no sé qué hacer, ¿cómo querés que te ayude? Yo ya no sé qué hacer. Ya no sé cómo vivir con esto.
There ain't even much for me to say because we done seen this 50, 11 times, so we already know how it's going to play out. Where my audio go? Dang, y'all, I lost audio. I lost the audio. Oh.
Yo no sé qué hacer. No sé qué hacer. Yo no sé qué hacer. Ya me dejan tranquilo. Déjame tranquilo.
420 Momentum said, with the technology we got these days, you can fake many videos. I was watching the video earlier today. It was 3 monkeys sitting at a table eating ramen with chopsticks. Man, when I tell you that junk looks so real, that AI, you gotta watch out for the AI. There's gonna be so many dang old ghosts popping up in these videos over the next couple of years when folks figure out how to throw them AI clips in there.
No sé si entrarnos. Ya no sé.
Just like with AI and Photoshop right now, how you can tell it certain stuff, and it can create whole scenes that aren't even there in pictures that look 100% real. That's how it's gonna be with dang on what's the with Adobe Premiere. You're just gonna say, all right, put this in the clip. You're just gonna type it in, add this to the clip, add a ghost in the background that looks super scary, and it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. It's coming. It's coming. And I just invested into NVIDIA about a month ago. I probably should have dropped some more money in there. Let me see how much I made.
La concha de su madre. Eso.
Couldn't spot any jump cuts, so no idea how the bathroom door handle was shaking like that unless someone was doing some fancy footwork to stay out of the camera's way.
No sé si entrarnos. Ya no sé.
And while we see the entity not from a behind window this time, it's still far away from him, which begs the question, why did neither of them approach each other? Surely, if there was a ghost ballsy enough to do all of that, they would be more than happy to run up on you, right? And why was this the only time the entity was a few unblocked feet away from him? the only time he didn't run right up to it. Something smells very fishy here. But what do you think? Sure, these videos are terrifying, but are they real? Let us know your thoughts.
Cats' connection with the supernatural has fascinated cultures worldwide for thousands of years, and it remains a pretty hot debate among paranormal believers and skeptics alike. But this clip captured by an onlooker may have added wood to the ever-fiery arguments. Here's what was caught.
I thought I knew what I was looking at. I don't know how to know how much I made from it, darn it.
Like an interdimensional traveler, this
This cat is like that deer from earlier.
Cat was filmed popping in and out of a wall like a scene straight out of a fantasy movie.
You'd best be on your way.
The clip has had many divided as to what could have happened, while this could just be put down as a nifty bit of video fakery, or even a trick of the light affected by poor camera quality. What if it was something far more sinister, like the spirits of a cat that died on the road, or a cat who somehow found a portal between alternative universes? Food for thought.
House hunting is usually pretty stressful for everyone involved as it is. With all the viewings, paperwork, and organization, it can play havoc with your senses, especially when the house you're looking at already seems to belong to someone or something else. In a Reddit post, this estate agent went to record a video house tour of a vacant luxury property on her own, and she noticed a few things that made her hairs stand on end. Like light bulbs with minds of their own, strange creaks echoing through the house, the toilet flushing, and even the clear voice of a man answering the phone. Why she didn't just turn on her heel and get out of there immediately, we will never know. But she recorded a few minutes of video and soon ran for the hills. She kept the footage under lock and key because of her professional ties, but after a bit of coaxing, she uploaded it. And while it doesn't show everything she described in the post, it makes it all a damn sight more believable.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Scared her. Scared her.
Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one. Come on, just move the glass or something.
All of a sudden, she's so invested.
Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
You will be scared if it did it again. Told you.
We've discussed swinging doors 1,001 times on this channel.
Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah.
But this time it seems something else was at play. She went right up to the door, showed the hinges and everything. To make the scenario even more concrete, she took a tour through a lengthy segment of the house before leaving. And we can hear from her footsteps that the house is empty and echoey. So surely if someone were lurking behind the door ready to open it, we would have heard a faint shuffle away at the very least.
Vintage 1963 bungalow.
Considering her footsteps are so loud. We can also tell she had genuinely just gone there on her own to work because of her little Starbucks and paperwork setup. To tender the point even further, she was reluctant to share the footage because of potential clients seeing it and losing interest. The problem also wasn't posted directly to a ghost-themed forum, it was posted on her r/realtors. She thought there might be someone hiding inside the property. But considering the door opening on its own and the other strange comments she made about the house, such as the man's voice on the phone and the house becoming colder at random points, there is a wide avenue for this video to be of paranormal persuasion. What do you think?
I think
A scenic bike ride is a fantastic way to get the adrenaline pumping, but when these guys swooped around the trail they were on, they sensed something wasn't quite right, and their suspicions were proved correct when they watched the footage back.
Bro, if we ain't seen this potato 99 11 times, that's a horrible combination. Potato 99 11 times.
You could argue that it is some branches amalgamating into a strange shape and tricking our eyes. But since when did branches have eyes, faces, and veils? The guys saw this and, ignoring the chills down their spines, headed back out to the same spot to see if they could catch it once more.
Let me guess, it was gone.
Acá está en árbol en medio del sendero.
Dicen que este puede ser, pero no creo. There go another person saying they've been getting unsubscribed to the channel. I'm telling you, YouTube don't want me to get no bigger. I'm trying to hit 1.2 million, but YouTube's like, nah.
¿Será este árbol? Es que dicen.
There was nothing there but a tree. We don't know where this video is taken exactly, so we can't look into any legends or reports of that trail. But one thing is for certain, we wouldn't be biking down there anytime soon if we were there.
Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff called...
Y'all, we did it. An hour and 20 minutes about that we were in here. Good times, good times. But I got a couple shout outs to do. As promised, like I did in the beginning of this live stream. Let me see here. Let me pull you up. Let's see. I'm about to eat, and then after, I will be over on Patreon for the paranormal TV series. Horror TV series that we're watching over there. Let me get in my account thing here. Hold on, I'm logged out. Let me log back in right quick. Uno momento, please. This It's lagging. It's lagging pretty hard. Let's see. My elbow needs popping. All right, now I'm back in here. Let's see. Who we got for me to shout out today? Danielle. Shout out to Danielle. Jordan. Crystal Radcliffe. Shout out to you. Emmanuel. Douglas. Kirsten. Aaron. Mandy. Brenda. Thank y'all so much for copping some merchandise. I'm going to ship all that stuff out for y'all first thing Monday. First thing Monday, since today's Friday. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I got to eat me some food. And then for my Patreon supporters, I'm going to see y'all over there. All right, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. And I'm going to see y'all next week. See ya.